everybody, this is Bob McHale's been calling me. Welcome back to PacaPlus. Yes, I'm wearing a new pair of glasses today. I just got them. They have transition lenses, so my glasses, like, they're still trying to get used to the light-darkness comparison. So yeah, that's why the glasses may look a little bit darker on camera for a little bit. Alright, so we're at the school festival. Woo! The principal's long, pointless speech goes on from the crack of dawn into forever, but not a single student is listening. His long speech finally ends, and the students are released from the gym auditorium. It's 8:30 a.m. now. Our cafe opens at 10 a.m. We need to perform the final preparation check before then. I like the music in this game still. Shinozawa is signal. Everyone checks their assigned task, and the girls go to change. Her leadership skills are amazing. I check to see how the coffee maker is doing, and check on the drinks in the cooler. As long as the boss and his daughter bring the cakes, I have fulfilled my responsibilities. Someone taps me on the back. Oh, is she wearing the maid uniform? Ah! Yes, she is. Turning around, I see Yukari in her maid outfit. Yukari blushes as she inquires. How to express this? It's certainly cute, but it's as if it's from an art exhibit. Like it was donated to us from some art museum. Seemingly responding to my silence, Yukari's expression starts to turn worried and gloomy. Cute. It really suits you. I follow up frantically. She seems displeased and pulls out a bit. I was taken with you. He was taken aback, but sight. My cell phone rings. Saved by the bell, literally. Looking at the screen, I see it's from my boss. Yes, hello. Got it. I'll be there soon. So it seems like my boss brought the cakes. I need to go. Oh, I feel bad. I feel really bad, but I didn't do anything. Good morning, Rio, boss. I get the boss and his daughter, Rio, greeting. Wait, Rio's not gonna get drawn again. Why is her name Ryo all of a sudden? It was Rio earlier, but now it's like Ryo. Is it Rio or Ryo? I don't know. Or Ryu. Okay, it's either Rio, Ryo, or Ryu. I kinda like Ryu. Yes, that helps a lot. I thought I'd have to do it myself, so it saves me trouble. Okay. Bye, Rio. Ryu. But they return to their car and head back to the Black Cat Cafe after saying that. 12 whole cakes. They probably woke up early just to make them. We have to do this right. Alright then. Let's divide the load and carry them into the classroom. I treat the cakes with care. I have no idea what Shinozawa would say if they were fudged. We really want to hurry, but we walk slowly so to not drop the cakes. They say if there was any left, we could split it up and give it to the staff, actually. That's if there is any left. There probably won't be. The time is 9:50 a.m. We finished the last dress check, and now we're just waiting to open the store. There's so much energy in the Yukari behind Shinozawa right now. Everyone feels the same thing. It's been a whole month. We invested all that time in preparation for the school festival. That's why we're going to make this work. Yeah! Woo! Clapping comes from everywhere. Saikoe Private High is definitely a college prep style school, but for today, the student body is filled with spirit festival. Why did I say spiritual? Okay, festival spirit. Why did I say spiritual? Finally, our first customer, master, has returned home to our maid cafe, Man. The maids are also adding bright and shining smiles to the end of their sentences. How would you do that? They're just smiling while saying it. Yeah, I got this. You're not wearing maid outfit. Wait, she has one but she's not wearing it. Is that so? If there's a festival in the winter, I'll go if I have the chance. Our memorable first order comes as soon as Aoi and I talk. She says that and sprints off quickly. I still glances into the shop as I prep my first order. I like the people in the background. Like, that's actually kind of funny. Like, just the people shown in the background. It's only been 30 minutes since we opened, and seats are full. There's a line outside. It isn't just students. There are businessmen lined up from the outside of the entrance, too. As well as guys I could only describe as giant man children. Even if this is a festival where where there are a lot of non-student visitors, what is the meaning of this? Could be. Hey! Are you sure we should have spent this much on raw materials? I remember seeing the budget outline for this maid cafe. This is most likely the effect of her advertising. I can see the grin on Shinozawa's face as she chuckles to herself behind the cashier desk. This has gone beyond impressive and into dumbfounding. She probably made the website and wrote it down on some maid cafe and school event forums. So basically a lot of people are here. An order comes in as soon as I think about that. Looks like I won't have any time to think to myself today. If I have time to think, I have time to act. Pouring the milk into the coffee, I then draw. One is a heart, and the other is a rabbit. That should be good enough. I finished the heart, no problem, but I go too fast on the rabbit and the eyes end up a bit smushed. Well, I'm thinking of tossing it and starting a new one when... Saying that, she takes the cup of messed up rabbit to the front. I'm about to dive out there, but only the girls are allowed to interact with the customers. Shinozawa will probably get angry if a boy were to go out there. I give up on running her down and start working on the next order. I'm still a bit worried, so I peek out. My hand slipped while I was thinking about you. Oh my god. That line sounded like it was super hard to say for some reason. Girls are amazing. Or should I say, frightening. While I think about that, my eyes meet with that girl's. Her expression seems to say, see? I look around for Yukari, wondering if she has started acting like that, but it turns out she is working at the cash register. She tell him her name? Yo, hey, who said you could be fresh with that girl? My rage begins boiling up. Don't bother holding this guy's hand. Yukari is troubled. One of my classmates delivers a flying kick to that master. I wonder if I should step in. That certainly looked painful. Bro? Prince of Perverts. Oh, that is a title. Relaxies. Also, I have a question. Has there been a girl student A through L? Because this is girl student M. It comes pretty quiet after the noisy pair leaves the store. The student bows her head to Yukari. The commotion was finally over, but Master after Master makes his arrival home. I peek out, but the line isn't shrinking. Rather, it's getting longer and longer. I can't even see the end of the line from here. I made a signboard that says end of the line here on it, but I can't even see that. It looks like it's going straight down the stairs. Did one of the voice actors just get told to say all of his lines like with a stressed out voice the whole time? Because that's what that voice actor sounds like. That voice actor for that student, he always sounds so stressed. Whoops. This isn't time to get caught up in worrying about the line or Yukari. There are things that I have to do. Things here I have to do. A student peeking into the fridge asked me. I believe they all we have are in the fridge. There aren't any in the cooler, are there? Here's stressed out guy. The boy answers after checking the cooler. Oh man, it's still only 11:30 a.m. Running out of supplies and it's not even new yet. Doesn't this seem a little bit bad? Oh damn, I need to grab all the menus and put sold out stickers on them. Speak of the devil. Actually, we just ran out of rice omelets. Can I ask you to pick up all the menus where you're going out to apologize? And in spite of the no tone of her response, she still goes to the master. Really? That's a big help. Also, I'm sorry. With how fast things are moving, though, will the food we have left be enough? I don't think you're gonna have any extra cakes, guys. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. The time is 1:30 p.m. After the rice omelets, all the sandwiches sell out. It looks like the staples sell out lunch. Also, it's long past time to change shifts, but the store hasn't settled down. What's going on? We planned for extra staffing during lunchtime to increase the turnover rate. Now that we're past the rush, a few people can finally take a break, but as a committee member, I can't leave with them. There won't be anyone to relieve me for another half hour. The class is split up into 3 shifts for this, by the way. In general, 5 maids, 3 kitchen staff, and 1 each of the liaison and sign flipper. Sign flapper, oh my god. Roger. Oh, Yukari. I hail Yukari as she goes back to greet customers. Aren't you tired? You should take a break too. I see. Don't push yourself. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot since I'm glued to the Bay Cafe. But the other classes are doing different kinds of stands as well. Stuff like haunted houses, mazes, creepy or takoyaki stands, and the like. I lined up where one could easily play and eat to their heart's content. I'll go see them with Yukari later. I feel like I could put up with it a bit more thinking about that. I hear someone yelling Yukari's name from far off. Yukari speaks up and goes to her master's side. Sorry for skipping the line. It's said that the outfit makes the maid, but the popularity of our cafe is just incredible. Yukari seems exceptionally popular even amongst them. I do not like that voice! I did not like that! Quite a few of these masters are trying to cop a feel out on the maids. In these cases, Shinazawa acts as the manager and throws out a lifesaver, so I feel pretty relieved. Though she should wear a maid outfit if she's going to be out on the floor. Is this some kind of intentional thing? Maybe. The time is 3 p.m. Yukari and I haven't gone on break yet. I'm used to working, so I'm fine, but this might be too much of a burden for the girls. I do want to give Yukari a break soon, but... we won't have any cakes left, boys. Yukari trots over to take the cake out from the show window. As she brings it over to the kitchen, she stumbles over a chair and falls. In that moment, the cake crashes onto the floor in a mess. There's that gag with the 3-second rule, but in this case, it's not even funny. The master is nearby notice as well. Yukari is panicking. Shinozawa shows up and begins cleaning the floor, but it has already left a bad impression. Wow. Shinozawa speaks and asks the nearby master. Why does he sound like a gremlin? She impaired most weirdly? What the hell? Why does he sound like a troll? Like a troll that lives under the bridge? What? You're very welcome. I should not put that on camera. Yukari stops wiping the floor and goes down to bow to the master. Yukari's probably at her limits now. Now we have one more problem. We are down to 2 whole cakes. The booths are closing in about an hour, but with how things are right now, 16 slices will be gone in an instant. It's certainly painful to have lost a whole cake. We can't even make anything right now, because others are using the school kitchen. No, it's too early to give up without at least seeing if something can be done. I should try going over. Shinozawa! I call out to her from behind the kitchen's drop curtain. Only 16 pieces of cake left. 14 left. 14 pieces left. Will it be enough? So I was thinking of going to the school kitchen to see if they can make something for us. Alright, then I'll be off. Roger. I run from the classroom with my apron still on. Our class is on the 2nd floor. The school kitchen is on the corner of the 1st floor. Actually, we have a maid cafe going on right now, but a few menu items ran out, so we're wondering if we could make a few things here. I bleed desperately, pound my head so much I might as well be groveling. I beg if that's what it takes. She shows me how things are going inside after saying that. There are cooking club members in the middle of teaching children how to bake cakes. I searched around to see if there are any available open spaces, and they're all filled up. But they're all filled up. I see. No, sorry for bothering you when you're so busy. After giving another slight bow, I return to our classroom. I make an X with my arm, breathing raggedly. I think about what we could do, trying to catch my breath. I hear something fall over from inside the shop. No, she passed out! Uh-oh. Yukari! What's wrong with Yukari? I look out to the floor in a panic. When I do, I see Yukari collapse in the middle. The boys aren't supposed to be out in the open, but in a situation like this, even I can't be bothered with the rules. I quickly dash over to Yukari. Yukari! Yukari! I call to her, but she gives no response. I know. I know, that's the response. I head towards the nurse's office, holding Yukari, still wearing her maid outfit in my arms. On my way there, the parents and students look at me with perplexed gazes, but it doesn't matter to me at all. Is that so? I'm so glad that she isn't actually sick. And I'm sorry she's still speaking. After leaving Yukari to the rest of the nurse's office, I return to the classroom, but it seems like Shinozawa is being sensible and says we could both just take off. At the same time, Shinozawa is trying to get one of the more effeminate boys to wear a maid outfit. Is this our ideal replacement, I wonder? Regardless of the reason, I'm glad I can get a break now. I stay by Yukari's side until she wakes up. Oh, I did it again, I'm sorry. Understood. Damn! Looks like we won't be able to look around the school festival at all. Big dummy. I talk to Yukari as she sleeps. By the way, all Alpacas sleep in a strange sitting position with their head lowered, but right now Yukari is sleeping with her body beautifully stretched flat. She appears so human. That really messes me up. Just pick whether you're an alpaca or a human. Well, either Yukari is cute. The nurse's office door bursts open. I thought the nurse came back, but it's girl wearing her school uniform. I feel like I remember her being in the same orchestra club as Yukari. Yukari is still sleeping here. What's wrong? No! The clock says it's 4:30 p.m. 30 minutes until the performance. Now that she mentioned it, I remember Yukari saying the orchestra club is having a concert during the school festival. Would she be able to go in that condition? In this condition? Well, let's try waking her up. I stand next to Yukari and call out to her. Yukari! Yukari! The concert is in 30 minutes! She shows no reaction at all. I shake her a bit. Yukari! Come on! Do you really not care if you don't wake up? She really isn't responding. But that's even more of a reason. She practiced that hard, so she wants to go. The band manager cuts me off without listening to the rest and speaks. I didn't know that. I also skipped over a line, I'm sorry. Yukari hadn't told me anything about that. The last time I heard her playing in the music room, it didn't sound like that at all. Could it be that she wasn't sounding good during club? I got it. Got it. She bows and leaves. I return to Yukari's side and sit down. Of course, Yukari's still resting. It's definitely my fault you're not in your best condition. Why didn't you tell me anything? How could I have helped out if you said something? No, that's not right. She never complains about things herself. It's my place to pick up on it and force her to rest if need be. She was clearly exhausted in the main cafe today as well, and did her best and said, "I'm fine." I should have made a rest then, even though I had to drag her by a hair and risk pulling it out. Not just today, even through all this time, up until now. Preparing for the school festival, practicing for her club. She has a lot of homework when she gets home too. In exchange for keeping my grades up, I'd like to join the club. That was what Yukari proposed to her parents. It would be impossible for her to actually fill their schedule up like that. And there was my attitude on top of that. Of course, she'd be worried and depressed, being avoided that much. There was no way she could talk to me about her problems. You've really been keeping everything inside. I stroke Yukari's head gently. Her body squirms like that tickles her, but it doesn't seem like her eyes are going to open. What am I doing? I'm a boyfriend. I never noticed. It's too late to notice now. After she collapses. I want to hit myself. I'd just make Yukari sad if I did that. Oh, come to think of it, something like this happened before. Yes, that was a snowy winter. A time I was preparing for my entrance exam. Yukari's school choice was a school above this one, where you'd be able to go straight to college. No, it had been decided for her that was her choice. She studied, day in and day out. Her stress piled up, and she couldn't even play her beloved violin. You okay, Izumi? You're not looking too good. I worried constantly and asked her, but she was persistent in saying that she was fine. And then the exam, Yukari collapsed in front of the testing site. Stress and exhaustion were the causes. Instead of being worried for their daughter, her parents blamed her for missing out on her first choice. That's why I told them. that they need to take better care of their daughter. Yes, the future is important, but if she's collapsing now, then she won't have a future. Man, I was so dumb back then. Barging into someone's house, yelling at them. Of course, they tossed me out, but because of that, I was able to start dating her. Then we were able to start studying together at my first choice, Sequoia Private High, which was Yukari's second choice. To be clear, it was more like she taught me, but we were both able to get into the school. Yukari pushed herself unless I catch her. She tries twice as hard as others, so she's not able to curb herself. Wasn't it my duty to make sure she didn't push herself too hard and apply brakes for her? Pathetic. Yukari wakes up. I look at the clock. It's 7 p.m. All the simple cleanup is done, and everyone's probably at the bonfire now. Yukari. I calm her down first, then brief her on what happened up until now. No, it's fine. There's something I really wanted to see. Yukari stares at me. It feels like her gaze can see right through me, and I reflexively turn away. So she knows I was lying. Well, I did want to, but I am more worried about you. Yukari laughs mockingly at herself. What will you do? When they at least show... What will you do? Once they at least show up to the bonfire? I see. I don't think anyone in the class or in her club would be bothered by that. Well, she herself was bothered by it. What is it? Got it. Let's go. We leave the nurse's office and head for the roof. Yukari stretches. That makes me stretch as well. Being this late, it's gotten pretty cold. For the record, September is considered fall, just saying. We failed to continue the conversation past that and fall into silence. Then what the girl from the orchestra club said is true. And now I'm sorry for you cutting Yukari's line. Sorry about that. The computer's just... I don't know why the fan's doing that recently. It is a 5-year-old computer. Tears well up in Yukari's eyes. That's not... That's not true. I was going to say it, but I have nothing to say that could prove her wrong. Yes, Yukari collapsing today did cause a lot of problems for everyone. However, isn't it that my fault for letting Yukari's life end up like that? If I'd been more attentive to her needs, this wouldn't have happened. Yukari's anguished voice rings out. She endured. Now she's unable to stop the flow of emotions over how much she has endured. What can I do for her? No, this isn't the time to be thinking of that. My girlfriend is crying right in front of me. What can I do for her? Yukari! I raised my voice over Yukari to cut her off, then embraced her tightly. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I should have been watching you better. She continues to blame herself. No, it's my fault for making you this worry. I have to tell her what it's been like for me up until now. But how? Bluntly, you look like an alpaca to me? No. If I tell her that now, that'll just throw her into confusion and make her even more messed up. It's too far-fetched an idea. She'd be the one who's crazy if she actually believed me. More likely, she said she'd think I'm wrong in the head and distance herself from me. Then how to tell her? Do I have the right to stay at Yukari's side after pushing her to the state that she's in now? I can only imagine that by staying with her, there will be a chance I can make her even more unhappy. I'm quickly losing confidence in myself. Yet, I take one step forward. I have to tell her. I release the hand embracing her, look Yukari in the eyes, and speak. I don't know what to pick! I see you as Alpaca! I probably can't go out with you anymore. And do you like Alpaca? Oh, why? Why are these my choices? Oh, God. Oh, God. What the fuck do I pick? How do I pick an answer to these? I see you as Alpaca. Do you like Alpaca? Yukari, you look like an alpaca to me. Yukari doesn't seem to understand what I'm saying. This is the same reaction as when I asked Shinozawa about it for the first time. It's natural. At that time, I was just blown off, but that isn't going to be the case this time. I need to explain it properly. I mean, right now, standing in front of me, you look like an alpaca. Yeah, exactly. It looks like Yukari has never thought she might look like an alpaca before. Could it be that she's always been an alpaca, and I've finally been able to recognize that she is one? But this response completely dashes that hope. Yukari is trying, in her own way, to work out what I mean. That isn't right. Though, this isn't me trying to say that it's something in a roundabout way. It's something much simpler. No! It's not right. Well, it's true, but that's not what I mean. You see, I grasp her words to convey proper meaning, but at the same time, I feel like no words will bridge the gap in the understanding between us. There is a long continuous silence. Neither Yukari nor I know what to say in this situation. The bell rings, saying that the bonfire is over. That note feels like it signals the end of our relationship too. The mood is heavy. I'm about to crack a joke, to lighten the unbearably heavy mood, but Yukari speaks first. Of course, nobody would know how to respond to being told they appear as an alpaca. There's no way to perfectly express what I see. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Of course. I'm sorry. Of course. I ruined the mood. I'm so sorry. What? I feel perplexed by the sudden question. What I love about Yukari. Honestly, I want to say everything, but I understand that's not what she wants to hear from me. You make it seem like you could do anything, but you're actually working really hard in the shadows. Your kindness that puts the feelings of others first. That you look so happy when you play your violin. I list every good thing about Yukari that I can remember up until this point. Surprisingly, things come out in such detail when you think about each one individually. What? It feels like Yukari has told me something very important. Not at all. You're still yourself. That's what I was thinking, by myself, this entire week. Yukari is still Yukari, even if she looks different. Oh. Oh, sorry. I didn't start loving her because of how she looked. Yeah, no question. I love you, from now on to forever. That's right. Yukari is who I love, regardless of whether she's a human or an alpaca. You're my girl. I reach over Yukari and hug her tight. Yukari, you're warm. I'm not seeking the warmth of her alpaca fur this time. I just want to embrace Yukari. The hot night is a bit chilly. The intermediate breezes make us shiver, but if we stay like this, we'll be fine. Although that's just an excuse to hold her, Yukari and me, hand in hand, a warm future most likely awaits us. Oh no! Why is she singing the alpaca voice? No! Oh, I was getting so emotional, but as soon as I heard the alpaca voice, it's still a beautiful melody, but I can only imagine Alpaca singing it. Gazing into Yukari's beady alpaca eyes, I make up my mind. From now on forever, I'll live my life with this alpaca that is Yukari. A few years later. They get married? They got married? Oh, fuck. I do. I got an achievement for marrying alpaca. Yukari. Aww. It's a happy ending. Aww. It's a remarkably fine day in June, during the rainy season. A shower of flowers dance in the wind. Friends and family are gathered out in front of the church, giving their blessings. There's Ryu! Shinozawa! Bane. Are those his classmates? You're gonna form a contract with some white furry thing? Make a contract with a white furry thing? 1 second. I'm sorry, this is the end of the game, but I have to show this now! Hey man, hey! Are you about to make a contract with this? Madoka! Make a contract with me! Why am I doing this on camera? It's just a few years later, guys. A few are not in the mood to bless anything, however. On a different topic, we never were able to figure out what happened on Yukari's birthday. But other than Yukari becoming an alpaca, no other mysterious occurrences happened. Time passes, and embracing things as they are now, it starts to feel like the time we frantically tried to solve the mystery was nothing but a dream. After that, Yukari and I live on as an ordinary couple. At times we celebrate together, like a big party we threw even when we were accepted into the same college. And at the times, fluffing Yukari so much she gets annoyed saying get off, just fluffing. It escalated to a big fight. Rather, it was completely my fault, so I apologized before we finally made up somehow. There are still trifling matters, but these small joys and pains are precious to the two of us. When we decided to marry, both our families worried, feeling that it might be too early. Her father, especially, kept telling me to head over for a talk. Time and time again, I had to listen to her father tell me that he couldn't give her up, while clueless what to say to him in return. It was quite the ordeal. But those are just now fond memories. Today, we are able to have our wedding ceremony. Through thick and thin, Yukari has supported me with an unfaltering smile. I'm truly a lucky man. The subject of this whole matter calls out to me in concern. I'm fine. This is nothing. As I say that, Yukari has a full, beaming smile on her face. Actually, it sort of feels like you want things to say this way. I understand that feeling. Up until today, Yukari has always done her best. Before the ceremony, we actually were living together in an apartment getting ready to move. Somehow we were able to pull off the wedding, despite running around screaming, so busy, while looking for a new place and making arrangements. Wait, did I press the say button? Oh, I did say I pressed the buttons, I'm sorry. Oh no, I totally ruined the scene. Is Yukari worrying that I feel left out? She thinks she's the only one happy here? That's not it. What are you saying? I'm just as blessed. Being able to carry this incarnation of bliss? Who wouldn't be fulfilled? Yukari cocks her head as she blows a raspberry. There's still difference in procession between me and Yukari now. They say incarnates are the gods taking shape on Earth. You are the genuine article, the true incarnation of bliss to me. This wife fluffiness is bliss bestowed upon me by God. She doesn't seem disappointed with my answer. Yukari mumbles while blushing. We support each other in all things, giving each other that intangible gift known as happiness. Thank you, Yukari. We'll be together for the rest of our lives. Of course. I love you, Yukari. On this clear day in the midst of the rainy season, a single white cloud floats through the sky. For some reason, that cloud looks like an alpaca to me. I feel that this is a blessing for the heavens as I gaze happily at it for a while. Blessings for our lives together. Good game. Good game. I know there are multiple endings in this game, but this is probably the only ending I'm going to be playing for the channel, unless you guys want me to fulfill some of the other endings. But most of the endings are basically similar to each other, so I really think I got the best ending of this game. Like, this is the best ending I believe you could get in this game. So yeah, I feel fulfilled with this ending. I'm not gonna go for the other ones right now. So if you like watching PacaPlus, and if you like my videos, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to, and
make a contract with me next time.